What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a sketch illustration of a panther. For today's lesson, we'll need our sketch pad and a pencil. I'll be drawing with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Let's begin by breaking down the basic shape of the head. We're going to start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page, starting from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now let's go back to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now we're going to be using these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from that center point, let's move up. Let's go mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now we want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Now from here we want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Let's start with the top left, going all the way around. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using this as a guide. So you can always go back and just smooth this out as best we can. Let's cut off the top edge of our circle. So we're going to step down, draw a straight line going all the way across. And then from here we're going to step down again, draw the eye line, draw another line going all the way across from left to right. Now from here, we're going to start adding some shape to the head. Let's start from this point. We're just going to angle this down across the top of the muzzle toward the left. Let's round out the muzzle, coming down towards that center line. Now we're going to take this curve, step in and draw that again for the center edge of the nose. Let's go back to that top corner, draw a straight line coming in. Now from the ends, we're going to curve the nose, coming down and then in towards that center seam. On the left side, we're just going to angle the mouth going up toward that center seam. Angle this all the way across and then down towards the inside corner of the mouth. Now halfway along the edge of the mouth, we're going to draw a straight line coming down the back side of the mouth to right about there. Let's go to the corner of the mouth, angle this down and then in towards the same height. Let's flatten off the bottom. On the left side, curve the chin coming down. It's going to wrap this up around the corner of the mouth. Now right where this line meets the outside of our circle, we're going to slope the back, coming down and then out towards the side of our page. And then right where this curve meets the bottom of our circle, angle the neck, coming down and then out. Now on the left side of that center line, let's sketch a circle for the eye, going all the way around. Now over on the left side, we're going to add two large fangs, starting from the corner of the mouth, coming down and in, and then taper that back up. Let's step in and draw that again, just on the outside of our circle. On the bottom of the mouth, we're going to angle these fangs going out. So we're going to bend this out and up, and then pull that back in. Let's go to the corner of the mouth, draw a straight line going across, bend the tongue going out and then down. Now we're going to go back and draw the back side of the brow. We're going to step out, bend this up and then in, and draw a straight line coming in. Now let's place the ear along the side of the head. From the side of the circle, draw a straight angle line going up and out. Let's round out the ear and then bend that back in towards the side. Now with a rough sketch in place, we want to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now we're going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the eye. We start with the bottom edge of the eyelid. Just going to curve this around the eye. Just redefine the top edge. Fold the brow down on top. Now draw a small circle on the top left side for the pupil. Now from the eye, we're just going to work our way around the folds, going up towards the bridge of the nose, going across. We'll add some folds going across the center of the brow. Let's add some more shape to the top of the head. Above the eye. Let's curve the top edge of the nose. Add some wrinkles going around. And then for the nose, we're going to add some folds going around the muzzle. Going down the side, and another layer. And go back to the ear. We're just going to shorten this and flatten this off on the top. Come in. Go back and clean up our drawing once again. Now once we're happy with the general proportions, I'm going to go in and start darkening up our contours. We're going to start back at the eye. Just going to darken up these edges and adding a fur texture going around. Just pulling these lines, and that fur going out. Darken up the area around the iris. And then from the eye, we're just going to work our way around those folds. Now along the bottom, we're just going to layer the center row of teeth in behind one another, working our way over towards the left, and then we'll layer that large fang in behind. Let's do one final cleanup of our drawing before we get into the shading. And from here, we're going to go in and just darken up the inside of the mouth, going around the teeth and the tongue. Now I just want to work around the perimeter of the head, just adding a fur texture, just pulling these short lines coming up and in. And now we're going to add in our shadows. We're going to darken up the bottom of the nose and then fade that up towards the highlight. Now I'm just going to darken up the inside of the tongue along that seam and then just blend that forward. So you're pushing the back of the tongue into some shadow. Now I'm just going to go and just enhance our fur textures. Now as we get closer to the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a panther. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.